I don't want to become a doctor, I told my parents when I was 14. Language and literature make me feel alive. That's what I want to study. My dad was silent for a moment, then turned his back and walked out of the room. My mother shook her head, disappointed. Don't make your life harder. If you want to save yourself from marriage, become a doctor, she said. In my home, marriage was celebrated more than the educational achievements of girls. I had many restrictions. If I wanted to study at all, I could become a doctor. I watched my aunts get married at a young age. No one cared about their intelligence and their talents. I heard my grandmother say, women are created to marry and have kids. But I believed I was much more than just marriage material. After my announcement, I wasn't allowed to see my friends or go out. My father shouting, "You are not a man, stop acting like one." My mother's constantly depressed face. Their threats of marrying me off to someone I didn't know or love. It was almost too much. But I was determined. I tell myself late at night, the story of my life will only be written by me. I worked hard, got A's in all my subjects, won scholarships and contests, but it still wasn't enough to change their minds. They made fun of the books I read, the scholarships I got, the people I worked with. But after some time, it stopped hurting. My university years were challenging, but after graduation, I started teaching in a prestigious institute. Now I had financial stability to go with my strong opinions and the courage to voice them. One night, I heard my father on the phone with his friend. "Don't force your daughter to become a doctor," he said, like he'd thought that all along. "The world is open and wide. Women belong everywhere, in science, IT, sports, wherever they want to be." My daughter went against her will and chose to be a teacher. If she can, all daughters can. I cried and laughed. I was not just a daughter or a wife, but I was a woman who was herself.